What up? It's your girl Alicia coming to y'all with another inspirational video. Listen, if you have not already done so, I want to challenge you to please go over to my YouTube channel at Woman of Divine Inspiration, Woman of Divine Inspiration, and subscribe to my channel. If you like these videos, keep giving me thumbs up, y'all. Comment if you want to. Subscribe. Do something. Let me know y'all out there. Anyway, today, as I said in my video on yesterday, we're going to talk about relationship goals. Relationship goals. All right. For me, I try to write goals out for myself. I don't know if some of you are goal writers, but if you're not, I want to challenge you to get into writing goals, even if they're short-term goals, long-term goals. With goals, you have to utilize your faith. You got to have faith in writing your goals and believing and trusting that they are going to come to pass. Relationship goals, as I was saying, I tend to write goals. If it's something that I want, I write those goals down. I know this is something that we probably learned in middle school or high school, but this is something that I have been utilizing all of my life, that I can remember, well, my adulthood. And I write down goals. If it's something that I desire, if it's something that I want, I write those goals down. And so I'm saying this because when I can write my goals and I can go back and look at my goals and I can check that goal off because I have accomplished that goal, then I know I'm on the right track. I'm doing something right. My goals that I do write are always keep God first in everything I do, because the Bible tells us to keep God first in everything we do. That means when things ain't going so good, you still keep Him first. You still give thanks to Him. You still be grateful for everything. I have a gratitude journal that I write every single day in. It's not a day that I miss writing in this journal. Keeping a gratitude journal helps me. It truly helps me. It's almost like my goal journal, at the same time a gratitude journal, at the same time my venting journal. It helps me. And I'm saying this to somebody. If you have not discovered doing this, I want to challenge you to do that thing. Journal. It's good. Listen, it been helping me, okay? But anyway, to get on relationship goals, when I write down my goals, I put things in my relationships, my marriages, Lord Jesus. I'm only married to one person, y'all. And God. So yeah, marriages. Anyway, child. Anyway, I put things in my goals pertaining to my marriage and my friendships. Especially my marriage, because the Bible tells us that when a man finds his wife, he is to depart from his mother. And I'm paraphrasing. He is to leave his mother and father, and he is to unite with that woman and become one. Relationship goals. Many times people want to be married. They do not understand the seriousness behind marriage. One thing that I have discovered over the years is that marriage is a ministry. People quick to say, I ain't been called, I don't have a calling on my life. Listen, if you married, that's your calling. That may be a video too. But anyway, marriage is a ministry. The Bible says that when a man and a woman come together, they come together to unite as one. The Bible also says that a man is supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church. Who's the church? We are the church. It does not mean God is talking about a mortal building. No, he's talking about the church, the person. We are the church. And so when the Bible talks about we are supposed to love, or the man is supposed to love his wife as Christ loved the church, understand, Jesus Christ gave his life up. He gave his life up for many. He gave his life up so that we can have life. The Bible says that when a man leave his mother and father, and he joined with his wife, they become one. That means that they are unified. They're on one accord. The woman does not lead the man, and the man is the leader, which means that he should be the head of the household. Just as the Bible says Jesus is the head of the church. Jesus gave his life up for the church. We are the church. Okay, anyway, back to relationship goals. Many people say, I want to get married. They don't understand the seriousness behind marriage. For a long time, I didn't. I can't even lie to you. I knew I was getting married. My husband prophesied to his mother. The first day I met her, this is my wife. And that was many, many years ago. Over 20-some years ago. And here we are today, by the grace of God, still married. Have we had ups and downs? Oh, yes, we have. Yes, we have. But I'm going to tell you one thing that I've discovered. When you keep God first, your main goal in life should always be to keep God first. Your main goal in your marriage should always be to keep God first. Because the Lord says that we are to keep him first in everything that we do. The Bible says that we are to not conform to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of our minds. Many times we look at worldly things and desire those things. But what we must understand is that when we are walking in spirit with God, the spirit cannot, under any circumstances, I'm not saying that you're not going to have times where you're going to be tempted, but I'm going to tell you something. The spirit cannot override the flesh. The flesh cannot override the spirit. So the spirit and the flesh can never come together. Why? Because they are always going to bump heads. And so understand that when you have relationship goals, marital goals, you want to always keep God first in everything that you do. It's not about, I'm going to make him the man. I want to get married, but I ain't willing to do the work. Listen, just like you write goals, if you write goals or you make New Year's resolutions, listen, you got to make some resolutions for your wife too, for your husband as well. You got to make these goals for your relationship. The only way a marriage is going to work is if you are unified on one accord. The Bible clearly talks about us being unequally yoked, which means that if you are with someone who does not believe in God, their faith is shaky, but you are faithful to God, and you understand that having faith the size of a mustard seed will move mountains. It's hard to get on, to be able to come on one accord, especially if you are a believer and you yoking with an unbeliever. The Bible talks about we are not to yoke with unbelievers. Relationship goals. If you know you in a marriage, you're going to have to sit down and write some goals down. What is it that you want to see come to fruition? You want happiness? You want peace? You want to start going out more? Start doing that. Write them goals down. Start taking small steps. You want to communicate? Start communicating more. You want more affection? Start to be more effective. Showing affection. Because it's not when you have gone through so much in life, or you have not experienced what true love is, it's hard to actually try to love somebody the way that you really want to, especially if you have experienced things in your life. But I'm going to tell you something. When you keep God first, and you know that your marriage is God ordained, that relationship is God ordained, trust me, it will all come together. It'll all be on one accord. Okay? So, relationship goals. Write those goals out. What is it that you want to see happen? What do you want to see take place? Start to work on those things. Don't take your mate for granted. Many times we take each other for granted. We get comfortable. We get so comfortable to the point we feel like we don't have to do what we did to get them. We feel like, oh, they in this, we married, I got papers on this person. God didn't say take your mate for granted. God says that you, the man, is supposed to be the head of the house, which means the lady have to learn to let that man lead. You gotta stop. I'm talking about trying to be the head because you ain't the head. You are the help meet. Understand that you are the helper. You're not there to control anything. Sometimes I understand we as women have to step up and we gotta put on some pants sometimes because the man won't do it. But if you in a relationship, if you are in a marriage and that man is not stepping up the way that he is supposed to be, then it's time, child, to reevaluate some stuff. Understand this. The Bible that I read, that I know, that I live by, says that the man is the head. He can make decisions, but don't get the word submission. That may be another video too, because many of y'all think that submission means to bow down and worship at the man's feet. No, that ain't right. But anyway, that's another video for another day. But write your relationship goals, y'all, and start to work on them. If you know that you had baggage from another relationship, you no longer want to carry that baggage in your life, hey, write some goals. Start tackling that thing, working on that thing. Because the only way for us to overcome anything is for us to face it head on. And so understand, woman or man of God, if you want to see some results, powerful results, keep God first. If you want to see some things change in your marriage, in your relationships, in your friendships, on your jobs, hey, write some goals. Start to write down your pros and your cons, and then start to tackle that thing. But always, in everything that you do, keep God first. Keep him first. Please keep him first. All right? Thank you for tuning into this video. I will talk to you on another video. God bless you, and I love you. I love you so much. And I hope these videos are helpful to somebody. Remember to keep God first in everything that you do. God bless you, and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.